What's up, everyone? All right, well, the sun hasn't even come up here in California, but I'm done for the day. I'm up $1,700. I'm gonna take the money and run. It's been a good week. Well, it's been a crazy week. It's been a roller coaster of a week, and this is just a nice way to finish it. It's exactly what I wanted. A small green day. Just, kind of smooth out the end of the week. At least a green day. I really wanted a green day, but I wasn't looking for a home run. I wasn't expecting it. Sometimes, of course they happen, wild card Fridays, but I was very content to take this base hit and not overstay my welcome. This week has been, emotionally a little bit more exhausting because of this big roller coaster, the big loss, and then, kind of trying to bounce back up. So this is a good time just to step back, go into the weekend, relax, and be back at it Monday morning, recharged. All right, so as always, questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys first thing on Monday. All right, everyone, so we're going to do a quick midday recap. It's 10 a.m. Well, it's actually 5 of 10, and I'm going to shut it down here up $1,717.06. I'm going to take the money and run. I'm not going to overstay my welcome today. I'm happy with this. It's not quite the daily goal, but see this right here? All trading allowed, P&L is greater than minus 990. I have a max loss on this account of $1,000. I was down more than 1,000 on NNVC, and then it popped back up, and I was fortunate that I didn't hit my max loss today in the first 1 minute of trading. NNVC, so this morning I log into my Lightspeed account, and I'm looking at NNVC, but by default, when I log in, I'm logged into my main account right here. And so I put the order, at 750, and I click the buy button, but orders won't go through because my max share size has been set to 100 shares because I don't want to trade in this account right now. I want to only focus on my retirement account. So my orders at 650 for 6,000 shares got rejected. I forgot when I logged in to tab over to my IRA. So as it breaks 650, look at this, it rips to 7. That's $3,000 that I just lost because I forgot to tab to the other account. Well, it pulls back here. I get in right here. As it comes back up to 7, I got in right here. I was like, okay, it looks like it's going to break. I actually got in at 695. It taps 7. It doesn't break 7. And then it drops here down to 664. And I was holding 4,000 shares. And I was like, oh God, look at this. I'm going to lose $2,000 on this. And, I should have been in here. I missed that trade. I took the 1 minute pullback here. Now, fortunately, I didn't take 10,000 or 15,000 shares, but I didn't overcompensate for missing. But I took this pullback trade, and then it dropped way down. It came back up right here. I got out for $150 loss before it broke over 7. My kind of rule on that generally is if I am at my max loss, it's better just to get out, break even. And I knew there was a big seller at 7, and I just wasn't confident that it would break that level. So I was happy to get back out. I actually started selling. I sold some at, I think, 85 and 87 because I have my $1,000 max loss. So I was like, you know what? If I take a $300 loss on this or even a $500 loss, at least I'm not below max loss. I could, continue trading. So as soon as it popped back up, I was looking to get out to minimize the loss. It ends up ripping, and that's the way it goes. But I'm happy that I avoided a loss, and I'll just come back to that one, tomorrow or whatever. All right, so that was NNVC. We were watching this this was on the watch list here for a break of 650, the pre-market high. So that was on the watch list. Took a trade on it, lost $129, mostly because I botched the trade. That was my own fault. TWMC, took a trade on this one. We were watching it for a break over 7. I actually took a trade based on the 1 minute chart, which was right here. Not a perfect trade, the 200 being above the price, but we had this consolidation right here, and as it broke through and did a red to green move, look at all the volume that came in right there on that candle. I jumped in, it squeezed up to 7, I took some profit out in the high 90s, held the rest, it comes back down, I sell some break even, and then sold the rest around 650. on that one, I stepped up a little bit with share size. I thought that, hey, I've got a cushion on this stock. It was good to me yesterday. I'll give it another shot, but it didn't end up breaking through $7, which is disappointing. So that was TWMC, and then SNOA. I bought this with only 1,000 shares as it was spiking up here. It hit the high day momentum scanner, and we knew we had this pre-market high of 680. So I actually jumped into this around, I think it was 670, and it hits a high of 690. I took some profit off the table, and then it starts to come back down. I hit the bid, I bail out, and this thing flushed a full $1 per share. I was still holding small size in the bottom of that sell-off, and as it came back up here into the 40s, I sold the rest. So that was a wild trade. So my order of trades first was NNVC, then SNOA. So after those two trades, I was up only like $40 on the day. And then my third trade was TWMC. That got me up to 1,700, and so that's where I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to walk away and take that profit. So happy with that, and nothing crazy exciting today, but that's totally fine. I was really trying to set the intention this morning that, yes, Ross, you had a $20,000 green day yesterday, but that doesn't mean you can afford to take $5,000 of risk and potentially lose $5,000 today trying to swing for another home run. Just take it slow. Those of you guys still watching NNVC, I would agree, and I was watching this for this kind of break over 740. There may be a trade there, but just be careful. It's been whipping around quite a bit. You can see how up at the highs, all of these candles are actually candle wicks, not closing above this level. So it really needs to have a candle that closes above 30. Keeps kind of rejecting that level. So anyways, I hope you guys do well if you keep trading today, and I will see you back on Monday morning.
Hey, it's me again. The most popular video on day trading on YouTube was made by me. You can check it out below if you haven't already. And as always, if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I personally respond to every question that's posted on my channel.